EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now former college star over in East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. The rookie, Terrion Arnold, there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Smith, quick one to Metcalf. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Play action now. It's Geno. That is caught. He finds Walker. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. They go play action with Smith. Sending it downfield for Fant.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Geno. This one complete to his tight end, Fant.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 4th down, here's Smith. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings us 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. You'll find Montgomery out of the backfield.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down to the 45-yard line.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 on the Seahawks 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that third down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Goff. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. First and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. One more time with Montgomery. Nice run here on second down inside the 5 with more options now available for third and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Jack Potts to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Chenault. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over first
The Seahawks offense ready now for their second drive. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. On the bootleg, it's Smith. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it'll bring up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Smith from the gun on third down. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Gino. That's complete to lock it outright. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's Lockett downfield. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flag for the second. A 2nd down throw for Smith. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll try to run for it. And he's in. Geno Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Get a pause here. We have an injury. And it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Goff. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, Goff. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it's...
Back to the sideline and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Catch is made by Wright. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. One final throw before the break. And it's complete, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, different than the college game, these offensive linemen, they're blocking for the run. But if that ball gets pulled, the pass option of the play, they're not allowed downfield. In the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Williams in motion. From the gun on third down, it's gone. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown tonight.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They go play action with Smith. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
This one finds Lockett down the left side. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
Taking off. A big play there on the scramble. 32 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And he'll take this down to about the 7.
It's your pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Reynolds now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Detroit offense now headed back onto the field. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now, Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are.
Play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, Gino. That's to the former Patriot, Pharaoh Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Walker. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. The ball comes out, and the defense has it. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. He's got it about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now, 1st and goal. Goff. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
It is brought in the end zone. Khalif Raymond, touchdown Lions.
right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21. As they'll search for a go-ahead score. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. This one complete to his tight end Fant.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Metcalf coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Smith. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. As the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Smith taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Montgomery. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but that once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A second down throw for Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a 2nd and 9. One more time for Montgomery. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Third and 5. To throw is Goff. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Gino to throw. A throw on the move is caught.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Gino. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on third down at these shorter down and distances, but in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
Gino now on 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. Now, this looks like a design run. Now, a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball.
That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.